Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, and in the previous video we are trying to set up our Python environment, and in this video I'm gonna help you to set up Dash. So what is Dash for? Dash is for making interactive dashboards wherein the data are getting displayed or the data is getting displayed and you are allowed to do some interaction. Alright, so let's go ahead and install Dash. So you can go to Plotly, okay? But first, you can go to this site in order for you to tell what is Dash for. So if I didn't discuss that much, it's because it's available in the website. So the information is available in the website, and I'm gonna get the link of this particular website. I'm gonna save it right here, and I'm gonna put it in the description box. So make sure, guys, that you check the description box for the um, full description on what we have done in this tutorial. Alright, so in here you can actually read some information that tells or discuss what Dash is for. So you can save or help yourself up and read this particular um, website. So this is used to develop data visualization interface in Python with Dash. So in previous video, you can check it out. We have installed matplotlib, we have installed plotly, we have installed Jupyter, and right now we are installing Dash so that we can create all of this beautiful data visualization. All right, so we need not to know about how the computer programmers do this particular application, but what we are uh, making sure right now is we have to install it. So Dash is an open source framework for building data visualization interface that was released back in 2017 as a Python library. So it has grown to include implementations for R and Julia. So Dash helps data scientists to build analytical web application. Like for example, we want to simulate how the bees are getting extinct. So we wanted to do that in Dash. So without requiring advanced web development knowledge, but technically, um, you will be required to learn a little bit about HTML and some um, HTML what you call this objects, if you call that objects, like drop down menu, so that you can incorporate it with Dash. So those will be discussed in my upcoming videos, so be sure guys to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you do not miss any of these tutorials. So it says here that the Dash has three components. It has Flask, React.js, and Plotly, and these are the things that they do. And we have to install it. All right. So how do we install it? We can go to a website called as dash.plotly.com. Okay, so that we know how to properly install it. So I'm gonna put the link in the description box of this particular website. So I'm gonna copy it, and you see that I'm putting it in my notepad so that I cannot be lost to. Okay, so hit that, save that, and then I'm gonna share it to you. So in this particular website, you will see that there is an introduction, and then there is this app gallery so that we can know what the extent of capabilities Dash has. So let's check it out, and see, you can also see for yourself. Okay, so in this tutorial we may have little time to browse all. Okay, but yeah, so if your computer is a little bit slow, you're gonna be having problems. All right, so there we go. You can see that we can interact with the scroll bar. The scroll bar is actually an HTML thing. All right, but we can scroll it up and down. Then we can manipulate some data. So it makes the interaction possible through Dash. So let's go back and um, where it is. I'm gonna go back here. Yeah. So, so this is really for scientists and the students that wants to understand more about the data that they are trying to process. All right. So here, dash tutorial. So you have to do the installation. So um, in our case, I do not have. I really do not have to make the video because if you got were go will to go to dash.plotly.com right here, um, the procedures are straightforward. All right, so we just have to follow these procedures and then we're good to go. Okay, so first things first, we need to install dash through pip. All right, so how do you do that? You open your command prompt. All right, so you type cmd if you're running on Windows, right? So there's another tutorial for those who run on Mac or Linux. So I'll be making that sooner or soon. All right, so here you have to write or you just have to copy this pip install dash and then it will run. So we try to do that and wait for a while. A few moments later. Okay, so getting all the things we need to run dash. So I hope that there will be no errors to run dash because if it's using Jupyter and I'm not updated, there will be an error and I'll be trying to fix that later. Okay, so I think it's good and then we go to the next part. So we copy this one and I'm gonna put it in the description box in case you don't want to go to this particular um, website. So I'm gonna put it there and then follow the next step, which is to install Jupyter dash. Alright, so hit that again. Let your computer do the task for you. Then while it's doing its job, I need to copy it, put it right here. So if I have to do the installation again, I have the set of codes and I do not have to look somewhere else. Yeah. So if you are starting to program, you might want the same setup that you are using in case you had deleted your setup or your environment. If you're setting up a new environment, I guess you need the same procedures to make it more comfortable or easier, a lot easier if you're going to reinstall these packages. Alright. So thank goodness that our internet speed is a lot faster. There is where there is where I'm getting an error. Yeah. Oh no. So I hope that if we launch the application online, this error will not show up. Okay. So but there is a solution with this, and I will be discussing the solution in one video. So this error is very notorious. By project that this one which is required to install pyproject.com but um it's about the legacy. Okay, so it has something to do with the contract with this particular um third party app. Okay, so we need to install a better version of Visual Studio Code or Visual Studio Plus, which is higher than 14. Okay, so and then we restart the computer. They say that's the solution for that, and we'll try that out later. So the next thing that we have to install is um, Panda. Okay, so Jupyter Dash, yeah, then this one. So hope there's no problem. Okay, and then next. So let's just wait for it to install pandas. Then we're ready to go. Sign up for Dash Cloud to free cheat sheets plus updates. So what else? So we're done with installation. Uh-huh. Revisit layouts. Layout. So this is the second chapter of Just Dash tutorial. Okay, installation and next chapter covers Dash callbacks. This tutorial will walk you through fundamental aspect of Dash apps, the app layout, through 6 self-contained apps. Okay. For production of Dash apps, we recommend styling the app layout with Dash Enterprise Design Kit. Alright, so Dash apps are composed of two parts. The first part is the layout that describes what the application looks like, and the second describes the interactivity of the application and will be covered in the next chapter. Okay, so throughout this documentation, Python code examples are meant to save as files and executed using python app.py. Alright, so you can also use Jupyter with the Jupyter Dash library. If you're using Dash, data science workspace, copy and paste below. To get started, create a file named app.py, copy the code below into it, and run python app.py. Okay, then say hello Dash. So I think this will be covered in the next video on how I do that. So I should try it first so that I can see if everything is working. So that's it guys. That's how I install Dash. And later on I'll be trying how to use Dash. See you soon guys in my next tutorial.